Hey guys, it's Ella. I just wanted to make a video because I was at the gym earlier and I was on the elliptical and I had all these ideas going through my head. I was like, well, why don't I talk about this and why don't I talk about that and why don't I talk about like 80 different things at once, but I couldn't, pinpoint a single thing that was the most pressing thing to talk about. And of course, I've been blowing up your dashboards lately and I really do apologize about that. I blame it on not having finals anymore, not having school, and therefore having absolutely nothing to do. And as well as just sitting at home and having absolutely nothing to do. But anyway, if you can't tell, the past few days have been, well, they've been absolute crap, really. I've been binging, and it's, I mean, it's a combination of a lot of things. The fact that I felt like I was put on blast on Saturday definitely didn't help because it just brought back all these bad memories of, my family and other people in my life trying to control what I was eating. And then also, the last time I fully lived at home before I moved to New York City, I was still pretty deep in binge eating. So it's a trigger when I was at home, whenever I'm home, because that's, what I know. That was the last thing I did know. And then I moved to New York and I tried to, rectify everything. But whenever I come back, it's like revisiting all those demons. So it's tough, but I mean, this is life and this happens. And it's a matter of bouncing back. So I'm been trying to laugh it off and ha ha ha, this is why I need a date. The guy I meet at the gym, ha ha ha, this happened, the other thing happened. But the fact of the matter is that when I'm home, my heart isn't in it. And when I'm in New York, it is. And I have to figure out why, that difference exists. So I'll be flying back tonight. And I will have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to the gym because, like I said, when I was on the elliptical, my knee started to act up and I haven't given myself a rest day in over a week, and that's always really important to do, and I just haven't been listening to myself. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Also, when I was at the gym yesterday, aside from seeing Hefner's, 3 Playboy bunny girlfriends, I also saw this personal trainer who had these really tight leggings on. I actually think I own those leggings because they were Lululemon. Anyway, and I mean, I was on the elliptical. She was, 15 feet away from me. And I could still see all the muscle in her legs, and it was ridiculously hot. She was gorgeous. Her body was toned. She had all this muscle. She wasn't too skinny, which was an anomaly in Los Angeles, because everybody just looks like a frickin' Playboy bunny. Or that's the ideal. That's what they want to look like. They all want to look impossibly thin. They want to look like Barbie. And you're saying, well, you live in New York. What about the fashion industry? What about all those stick-thin models? But all those stick-thin models usually, I know they're the ones who just always starve themselves down. I'm not saying that this is the case for everybody, but usually if they're that thin, they're normally that thin. If in New York, the chances are if you're trying to get skinny and you're not inherently that thin, at least you try to go for an athletic look. In Los Angeles, you all want to look cookie cutter Heidi Montag Barbie. And that's also another reason why I feel like I always fit in better in New York. But anyway, this personal trainer that I saw at the gym yesterday, she was absolutely stunning. And I realized, hey, wait a second. My body probably looks something like hers. Because that's the truth. That's actually probably what my body looked like. And yet I could consider her gorgeous and I couldn't consider myself that pretty. Does anybody else see the disconnect here? So, anyway, on The Biggest Loser, they always make, the contestants in the beginning, when they're still overweight and they're still really unhappy with themselves, they always make them write videos and then they'll show themselves afterwards when, they've continued on this journey and they're a lot smaller. And it's always, love yourself, don't come back to this space. This is you from the past talking to you in the future. So Hi, Ella, in the future. Just remember to be easier on yourself, because you might have been eating like crap this past week, but you've gone to the gym every single day, and 3 years ago, you definitely wouldn't have done that. Not in the least. No matter what happens, everything isn't lost, so you have to be easier on yourself. And you have to make it a commitment to yourself. This isn't about being skinny. This isn't about being that Barbie cookie cutter anymore. It's about being healthy, and what you're doing to yourself when you binge and when you go through these things, it's not healthy. And you're not happy like that. And you know what you have to do to be happy and healthy. And even if it feels like you can't do it some days, just look at the overall picture, okay? So, guys, I'm putting it out there. I'm keeping myself accountable. So, here's to a new week, a new day. I probably won't do a weigh-in Wednesday tomorrow because I'll be traveling. Because by the time I manage to get to a scale, it just won't be good. But I'm considered like Wednesday through Sunday to be a complete reboot, and then, or Wednesday to Wednesday. There's going to be a reboot involved, I promise. And this is not an empty promise like I keep on giving myself. So, yeah. This is myself keeping myself accountable. Can I say myself one more time? Because I think that was overkill. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you managed to get to the gym. I hope the weather's a lot better than it is in both New York and LA, because it's still crappy here, and I was hoping for sunshine and a tan, but that didn't happen. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.